Tom Wilson, menace. Ryan Leonard, menace. Logan Thompson, incredible. Caps win 4-1 over the New York Islanders at UBS Arena, starting the road trip off on the right foot with a big regulation win over a divisional opponent. The Caps have won 4 straight and 7 of their last 8. Let's get into it, babes. So, first period, okay, Ryan Leonard goads fellow rookie Matthew Schaefer into taking the game's first penalty. And then Leonard puts up a beautiful assist on the power play just to rub the salt in the wound there. Ryan Leonard looking at the Islanders net the whole way here as if he is going to shoot, then feeds it cross ice all the way across to Aliaksei Ovechkin right on the captain's tape. And Ovi, he makes a beautiful play of his own here, dishing down low to Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson posted up at the side of the Islanders net, gets the nice deflection here to beat Ilya Sorokin. So 2 incredible and deceptive plays here by Ryan Leonard and Aliaksei Ovechkin, right? That is what makes this goal happen. Ryan Leonard, like I said, looking like he's going to shoot this thing the whole way. He has his head up looking at the Islanders net. It is a no-look pass all the way across ice to Aliaksei Ovechkin. And then Aliaksei Ovechkin, same thing. He is looking like he is going to shoot the entire time here from his office over near the left circle. And instead makes a beautiful dish down low to Tom Wilson. And yeah, this looked like it was a set play here by the Washington Capitals power play. Nice to see the power play unit here finally changing things up, getting a different look here rather than Tom Wilson being in that bumper spot in front of the net, right? He posts up down low, like I said, at Ilya Sorokin's post. And instead of like being in the bumper spot and taking the shot there from the slot, gets a nice deflection here for his 14th goal of the season already for Tom Wilson. Makes it 1-0 for the Caps on their first power play of the game. So nice to see the Caps power play being 1 for 1 here, getting off on the right foot in this hockey game. For once, right? That has been a rarity so far this season. So hopefully this is the sign of things starting to turn around for this power play. They looked really, really good today on the power plays. They really did. We will get to the power play that they had later on in the game as well. They hit a couple of pipes on that one. And yeah, obviously they score here on this one. So looking much better on the power play were the Washington Capitals today. Hopefully a sign of things to come, like I said. So yeah, Tom Wilson, 14th goal of the season already. Like I said, for Aliaksei Ovechkin on the primary assist here. That is his 13th assist of the season already for the 40-year-old captain of the Washington Capitals. And folks, of his 13 assists so far this season, 12 of them have been primary assists. So he has 13 assists, 12 of which are primary, and he also has 12 goals now. Spoiler alert, he scored later on in this game. We will get to that as well. But yeah, so 12 goals, 13 assists for 25 points. And of those 25 points, 24 of them are primary. That is an absolutely insane ratio of his points that are primary points this season. And like I said, his age 40 season, he is playing unbelievable hockey right now, is Aliaksei Ovechkin. Gets the primary assist here again on this one with that beautiful look down low to Tom Wilson. And yeah, for Ryan Leonard as well on the secondary assist, that is his 8th assist of the season already for the Capitals. Fine rookie. And I loved that it was Ryan Leonard drawing this power play for the Caps as well. A deserved call against Matthew Schaefer of the Islanders. Yeah, Ryan Leonard, he has drawn 14 power plays for the Capitals already this season. That is second best in the entire National Hockey League in drawing penalties. Again, this is a 20-year-old rookie. He is a young kid, and he is getting under the skin of absolutely everyone out there. So we knew that this was a big part of his game, right? He's not just a great offensive player. He also gets under the skin of his opponents, right? We saw it at Boston College during his time there. We saw it at the World Junior Championships for sure, where he was the captain of Team USA and led them to back-to-back gold medals. He is a pain in the opposition's ass, as well as having the offensive capabilities, right? This is why he was compared to players like Matthew Tkachuk, right? Those were his NHL comparables during his draft year. So players like that, right? So he really gets under people's skin. He is doing it here in his rookie season in the NHL already. Like I said, second best in the entire National Hockey League right now in drawing power plays is Ryan Leonard. And yeah, this one here, if you missed it, like it starts out, he's getting under Matthew Schaefer's skin in front of the Islanders net, tussling with him, gives him a big shove. Schaefer ends up losing his stick during that tussle. And then Ryan Leonard gets the puck back, kind of high slot, like just inside the blue line, as Matthew Schaefer does not have a stick, and he has to go try and check Ryan Leonard not having a stick, right? Ryan Leonard makes a beautiful move to try to pull the puck around him, and he does so successfully. And because Ryan Leonard is able to pull off that move and Schaefer does not have a stick, he is forced to kind of lay down, like he kind of goes sliding at him to try to stop him. Otherwise, Ryan Leonard was going to have a clear path to the net. So he doesn't really have a choice there. Without a stick, he has to slide and take him out. And obviously that is a tripping call. So Ryan Leonard draws another power play here for the Washington Capitals. He got into it with Tony DeAngelo in this game as well, getting under DeAngelo's skin. He was tussling with DeAngelo. Actually, it started out, DeAngelo went to try to hit Ryan Leonard because, that's a really tough guy thing to do, to take a run at a rookie, right? When you've been in the league for quite a while, for quite some time for Tony DeAngelo. So yeah, he tries to take a run at Ryan Leonard. It does not go well for Tony DeAngelo. Ryan Leonard sees him coming, throws the reverse hit, decks him, like absolutely clocks him. Tony DeAngelo goes flying, and because of this, he is obviously embarrassed and is steaming mad when he gets up. Just like crapping in his diaper there as he heads over to have words with Ryan Leonard. And then Ryan Leonard, of course, just laughing right in Tony DeAngelo's face. So he is under the skin of everybody right now, is the Caps rookie Ryan Leonard. And you love to see that as a Capitals fan, right? Absolutely love this kid, loving his game. And yeah, he played a big role here tonight, even though he had just the one assist on the power play. He draws that power play for the Caps, like I said, and just all night long, he was under everybody's skin. He was creating a ton of scoring chances yet again, something that he has been doing as well all season long here, just generating a ton offensively as well. So yeah, he's that guy, right? Like he is that guy, that Matthew Tkachuk type player. He's got the offense. He can put the puck in the net. He can dish the puck out, picking up the nice assist there, but he is also in everybody's face all night long, driving everybody absolutely crazy. So 1-0 Caps, and that is how the first period would end. Second period, the Caps kill off 2 Islanders power plays in the first 6 minutes of the period. And then someone else who drives everybody nuts out there on the ice gets another goal here for the Caps, Tom Wilson. And this was an unassisted goal by Tom Wilson and a big oopsies by goaltender Ilya Sorokin. Obviously, one of the best goaltenders in the National Hockey League is Ilya Sorokin. But yeah, he makes a big mistake here. Essentially passes this puck from behind the net right to Tom Wilson coming into the slot. And Tom Wilson, all he has to do is put this thing into the wide open cage, and he does. 15th goal of the season already for Tom Wilson. Moves him into the top 5 in goal scoring in the entire National Hockey League this season. What a season this guy is having. The humongous power forward for the Washington Capitals, 6'4", 225 pounds, and scores enough goals to be top 5 in the entire National Hockey League. If this guy is not on Team Canada for the Olympics come February, I riot, okay? Like, what else would he have to do, okay? Top 5 in goals in the National Hockey League. Like I said, he is on pace for almost 100 points, 100 points this season. He hits like a fucking freight train. He is a scary dude out there. Massive body, obviously. Best hitter in the entire National Hockey League, without question. That is pretty inarguable there. Everyone agrees on that. He is on the power play. He kills penalties. He's a great defensive player at 5-on-5 as well. Like, there is nothing that this guy does not do. Brings leadership on and off the ice as well. Yeah, if he is not on Team Canada as a Canadian, I will riot. Like I said, he needs to be on that team for sure. So 2-0 Caps here on the unassisted goal by Tom Wilson, and that is how the second period would end. Third period, the Caps get their second power play of the hockey game here. It would be their last power play of the night. They only had 2, again, through a 60-minute game. Go figure. But yeah, they get their second power play here early on here in the third period. And again, it was a great power play. Even though it didn't score, they were slinging the biscuit around. Great passing again. And they ring 2 pipes here as well. And one of them was by Jakob Chychrun. Gosh darn it. Jakob Chychrun, who obviously, if you haven't watched the last, several games here, then you won't be aware. But the reason why that is so upsetting is because Jakob Chychrun, the Caps defenseman, he was on a 5-game goal scoring streak and a 10-game point streak coming into this game here. And yeah, he is so close here on the power play to extending that yet again as he rings iron here. So close for Jakob Chychrun. And the other pipe hit on that power play was yet another zinger by Ryan Leonard. So close to extending their lead there to 3-0 on that power play. They can't get it to go. They hit a lot of iron there. But yeah, overall, like a very good power play yet again there for the Washington Capitals. So that is very encouraging. Then later in the third period, the Islanders, they get another power play and they unfortunately cash in on this one. Bo Horvath cuts the Caps lead to 2-1. But not to worry, because the Caps would lock it down after that. And eventually here at the end, Aliaksei Protas into the empty net makes it 3-1. That is his 7th goal of the season. That one assisted by Matt Roy on the primary assist and by Tom Wilson as well on the secondary assist. Another point there for Tom Wilson. And then Alex Ovechkin would add another goal at the end here as well to make it 4-1. That one assisted by Anthony Beauvillier. And yeah, for Alex Ovechkin, 12th goal of the season already for the 40-year-old. And like I said, obviously had the primary assist in this game as well. So a 2-point night again for Alex Ovechkin. Like I said, 12 goals, 13 assists on the season already for the Caps 40-year-old captain. And yeah, of those 13 assists, like I said, 12 of them being primary assists. So of his 25 points on the season, like I mentioned off the top, 24 of them are primary points. That is absolutely unhinged for a 40-year-old hockey player. So great work again by Ovi here tonight. Puts the Caps up here 4-1, and that would be, babes, your final score. So a huge 2 points on the road here by our Washington Capitals against a divisional opponent in the New York Islanders. So important not to let them tie up that game there after they got the power play goal to cut the Caps lead to 2-1. You do not want to give these teams within your division any points in the standings, right? And so the Caps, they hold them off here, shut it down, like I said, after the Islanders had made it 2-1 on the power play. The Caps lock it down yet again, right? They are now, I believe the stat is now 13-0-0 when leading after 2 periods this season. So the Caps, this is what they do, right? They do not blow leads. They lock it down defensively once they have that lead. And they did it again here tonight, and importantly so, right? Again, not letting a divisional opponent in the Islanders get even the 1 standings point. And yeah, for the Caps, they have won 7 of their last 8 games here now, and have points as well in 8 of their last 9. They have the best goal differential in the entire Eastern Conference at a whopping +19 already. They have the most goals scored in the entire Eastern Conference. And again, today, they do not give up a single goal against at even strength, giving up just the one power play goal to the Islanders. They have the most regulation wins in the entire Eastern Conference as well, so they are not getting any of those cheap victories in 3-on-3 overtime or in the shootout, right? They are getting their wins in regulation. Winning most of these games pretty handily here are the Washington Capitals. And a big part of that, of course, has been goaltender Logan Thompson. So good again here today. Stops 30 of 31 New York Islanders shots, and again gives up just the one goal on the power play to New York. And he made several huge stops early when his Capitals were not awake yet. Stop me if you've heard that before, right? The Caps not being awake for a matinee game. We all know what the Washington Capitals are typically like in these early games, and Logan Thompson knows it too, and so he was ready to go for this one. His first save of the hockey game actually was an absolutely incredible highlight reel stop. The Caps give up a 2-on-1, and Logan Thompson goes full cartwheel mode with the windmill save there, rolling over and getting this one with his glove on the 2-on-1. So absolutely incredible highlight reel save for his first save of this hockey game. His Caps, like I said, not awake yet off the top for this one, but they did wake up later on and of course paid him back with the 4 goals and the eventual victory. So that's teamwork, right? The goaltender bails you out early, and then you pay your goaltender back later with some offensive support, right? So yeah, Logan Thompson keeping the Caps in this game until they could wake up and get their legs underneath of them. And then once they did that, they were off to the races, right? So great overall team win here again. They get outshot, like I said, 31-19, I believe it was. But the Caps certainly generated several grade A looks for themselves. And yeah, they ultimately find a way to come away with the 2 points here, which is what matters. Certainly on the road here, start of a road trip for the Caps. It's always important to get off on the right foot. And they don't ask you how, they ask how many. So great win here. Great 2 points for our Washington Capitals to start off this road trip, like I said. Caps, their next game will be in Los Angeles on Tuesday. That will be a late start time for you guys out on the East Coast there in the DMV area. It starts at, I believe, 7:30 p.m. my time, and I am on the West Coast here out in Vancouver. So 7:30 my time would mean that it is a 10:30 p.m. start time for those of you in that Eastern time zone. So, babes, this is my time to shine here. Out here on the West Coast, right? Finally, I get some games starting at prime time for me, so I will take it. But yeah, you guys, hopefully you all can stay up for those ones, or if not, hopefully you can at least PVR it for yourselves and be able to watch it like the next morning, the next day, whenever. So we will be back here after that game in Los Angeles, where the Caps will start that California swing. They get the Los Angeles Kings, and then I believe it is the San Jose Sharks the next night on the second half of the back-to-back, and then they will play the Anaheim Ducks out there as well, going through California. So yeah, let's hope that they can keep it rolling here. 4 straight wins right now for the Washington Capitals. Like I said, they've won 7 of their last 8 points in 8 of their last 9. They are rolling. They are officially hot. We are officially back. Let's keep it going here, babes. So thank you all so much for being here. As always, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel recently. Really, really, really appreciate that. So happy to have you all here with us. And thank you, of course, as well to all of my longtime subscribers. Never want to forget about you guys. Those of you who have been here since day one, I appreciate all of you guys so, so, so much, really, from the bottom of my heart. I really, really do. I'm having so much fun here chatting Capitals hockey with you all. Let's keep it going, baby. Let's put some more points in the bank here on this California swing. Until next time, babes. And as always, let's go, Caps.